Hey, hi, and hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's me, Fahey. Welcome back to the Grandpa Maxing Chronicles, where we maximize our mirth, whimsy, and lore, just so we have an overall better enjoyment of our experience in the short time that we have here. Today, I kind of wanted to talk about fascia. I saw a really great explanation of what it is and why it matters. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll get all deep. I'll get all spiritual and whatnot. And then I saw somebody sent me that ASU frat bro, that face-mogged clavicular, is claiming he's going to go down to Chicago and mog Nick Fuentes. And that, to me, I'm in kind of a foolish mood. I feel like I kind of have to make fun of something. So I much would rather talk about Nick Fuentes getting frame-mogged by the ASU frat brother. So that's what we'll do. I have an excerpt from that I Ching. I got a busy day today, guys. I fucked up. So I have to do an online class, and I have to be close to my mentor, because after the online class, I go to my mentor. So I've got my laptop. I'm outside of Pete's Coffee. I'm going to suck their Wi-Fi and use it to my advantage. And I'm driving over here. I'm like, fuck, I forgot the headphones. I won't be able to. Okay, I just figured out the solution. I'll get to that. Okay, I was like, oh, fuck, man, I forgot my headphones. Oh, it's no problem. I'll just use the Wi-Fi in the parking lot. I'm sure that will do well. And then I was like, oh, fuck, I didn't charge my laptop. That's not, I actually have to go inside the Pete's. But I'm thinking if they have a power outlet outside, I can make everything work. Everything will go just fine and swimmingly. So I'm going to be tap dancing on eggshells because Nick Fuentes, he's one of the guys that seethes about the tribe. I think I'm not sure if he still does that, but that's how I understand it, is if you say Nick Fuentes, you immediately think of the tribe, you know? And that's something, it's so polarizing. It is, like, incredible. There's people who are gonna be like, oh, can you believe that he's not so angry about it? And then there's people who are gonna be like, just the fact that you're mentioning it at all, it means that you're incredibly angry about it, which is not the case. I love my Moyle. I see him every Saturday. I turn on his lights. I am an incredible, in my opinion, I'm an incredible Shabbos goy. Just that, I think people are ready for the Shabbos goy joke, right? People are ready just to, like, own it and laugh about it and have fun. So, when I first became aware of that situation, I got through it super quick and I wasn't angry at all. I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Moils are sick. It's cool. It's all good. It's all good. It's not something to be upset about. And after like 2 years, when I saw people get continuously upset about it, because, you know, situations that went on in the world, I was like, oh, maybe I'm not getting it. Maybe I actually am misinformed and I should be angry about it. I'll check out this Nick Fuentes. I'll check him out. And so I was a mailman at this time. I would listen to an episode of it while I was delivering the mail, and it was honestly like taking a speed down. It would just slow my entire thing down so much because it's so fucking boring. Like, I don't understand how this guy, I mean, I think a lot of it is bots, but like, who's listening to this? For real, who's listening to this? He shows up like an hour late for his show, and I swear to God, like the first 10 minutes is just, oh, my stummy hurts. My fucking mom, she made chicken nuggets, and it wasn't the type of chicken nuggets that I wanted. Every single episode. And then after that, it's an hour of just reading super chats, just reading money that idiots sent. So, in general, I think the guy sucks. I do think that he is an asset. I do think that he is paid by, I don't know, Peter Thiel or somebody to demoralize and drain people and make them do stupid and heinous shit that they regret. which I'm honestly like, I'm not against that, you know. The way I see it is, it's an offer, you know. They're putting out this guy, and he says all this really stupid, unempowering shit, and if you gravitate towards it, then it's a trap, it's a prison that you consented to. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, as long as you have a choice, it's okay, in my opinion. Like, you have a choice to go down the Groyper rabbit hole and be super seething and vitriolic about the situation. It's completely fine. And if you guys have gone down that rabbit hole, like, it doesn't bother me, you know. I get it. It's a lot of people are just thirsty for something that makes sense. It's probably a good way that I can put it. And you come across this information and it seeks resolution. All energy, it needs a synthesis. It needs to come to a conclusion, you know? And some people, they see that guy, and in their own head, they delude themselves into thinking that that is a workable solution, and it's not. It's not. Like, at the end of the day, like, you'll never get anywhere with hate. If you're just hating groups, you are controlled by those groups. They're inside of your heart and they own you. In my opinion, that's how I see it. And I could be completely wrong, guys. Maybe the answer is more hate. Maybe it is. But I would be very surprised if that was the case. I would just be blown away. And the frat bro situation, why to me the symbolism is so heavy and so incredibly perfect is that you have this guy who crushes, okay? He's in there in the gym, he's doing bench presses, and he's just getting shredded, you know, and he's got all the Stacy's, he's mogging Clav. It's just the frat ASU brother leader, he doesn't know what it means to not get a dub. Every day, it's just dub after dub after dub, and I love to see it. Even though those dubs are not my dubs, even though he's getting dubs that don't belong to me, I just appreciate seeing another guy win. And I know people are gonna make fun of me. Oh, you love the frat brother because he wins. Yeah, dude. Okay, sure. If you want to put it like that, I'm inspired and I love when people win. That's just how I feel about it. Is ideally everybody would be winning that has virtuous goals, I guess, is how you could put it. So the idea that this absolute specimen, this platonic ideal of a frat brother is going to go up to this lisping, deviated septum, chicky nugget enjoyer, connoisseur, Nick Fuentes, the idea that he will get frame mugged and his L's will be put into physical reality on the permanent record of the Akashic records or the internet, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be good. To me, it will be remembered as the Chicago Mogssacre. You know, like the Boston Massacre, but of mogging and in Chicago. So that, honestly, that was the whole reason I even talked about it, is because I wanted to say Chicago Mogssacre, which is, I mean, that's weak. That's pretty weak. That was basically the video, guys, was I wanted to say Chicago Mogssacre. But the deep thing about this is that he's an agent of demoralization. He's trying to demoralize people. He's trying to make people think that you've lost. There's no way that you're going to win. And so you should you should eat chicken tenders in Chicago, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. You always can get up. You can always win. It's just, you have to decide to win. You have to stop. There's something like guys, there was times where I was like, oh, I've lost, and so I'll just be comfortable in that loss and just not crush and just sit there, you know. And it was comfortable, you know. It's way more comfortable to rest on your laurels or your failures and just sit and seethe. But we're meant for more, in my humble opinion. Like, I do believe that, what do I believe? I just believe we're good, you know? At the end of the day, I believe that we are good. I hope we are. I could be wrong. Everything I say, I could be wrong 10 different ways. You know, yesterday I was talking about humility, and I was like, oh, I don't really want to be humile. I don't understand that word. Oh God. And I got a text from the big sister. She fact checked me. Thank you, sister. And she was like, humility means humble. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. That's, I mean, hum. They both have the hum in it. It was pretty clear that they were the same word. But I should think about it, you know, like, what is, like, the good thing of being humble? Because it does mean, it comes from the word humilus. I might be wrong, but it comes from a Latin word that means lowly. And so is there a way to be lowly and be virtuous? And I was driving over here and I was like, yes, there is. It's being a student forever, you know, it's always looking at the world with like fresh eyes and being like, okay, there's something that I'm not seeing. There's something that I could get more. And I definitely feel that way. Like, I'm super aware that there's some shit that I don't know, and when I do know it, if I do get to know it, it will probably rock me to my core, and I will probably be, like, destroyed. But honestly, I'm cool with that. Like, I've destroyed myself so many different times. Guys, I'm a different guy, like, every single other week, you know? There's nothing to be afraid of losing identity, of losing ego. Because at the end of the day, you still have continuity. You still have the story. You can still connect the dots. And I think when you share that, it's just better for everybody, especially the youngins, you know? Because the youngins, they need our stories. That's why we got a Grandpa Max, okay? These youngins today, they're going out there. They're seeing the Nikki Fuentes. They're seeing the Ben Shapiro. They're seeing there's other guys, but they're seeing them and they're framing their whole life around it. You know, they're letting those people develop mental models for them, and they're all losers. Anybody who's telling you that you have an adversary that's like crushing you is an enemy. And I believe we have an adversary. Like, I believe that there is the whisperer, the deceiver, the envious one. I think that there is like a dark force in the world that hates us because God loves us more than he loves it, you know? And it's not a scary thing. It's really not. Like, if you see it like that, in my opinion, my mental model makes it very easy to cope with. It's like, oh, you hate us because you ain't us. Sick. You suck, devil. And I don't go any deeper than that. I'm curious about it. There's times where I'm like, oh, I wonder how that plays into like the greater narrative of evil in the human heart. But I don't get, what's the word? I guess just demoralized is fitting. I don't get demoralized anymore. So I do have to run. I'm going to read a little bit of I Ching, and I thought this one was fitting, even though I didn't read it. I just saw the title. Dealing with deceit. Beware of deceitful people who undermine organizations, damage character, and spread evil rumors and ill feeling. Be honest and sincere with them, but do not use their methods. It may seem that these people succeed and there is no way to stop them. It will take courage, perseverance, and renewed dedication to better principles. You also need all the help you can get from able people you can trust. There is no easy way out of this situation. You will get little support, and the situation will seem hopeless. The negative forces will weaken, however, influenced by what is right and good. Know that evil carries within itself the means of its own destruction. Remain on the side of truth and right, and you cannot be destroyed. Fucking incredible. Fucking incredible. That's exactly what I want to talk about. Again, guys, I'm already late, I'm pretty sure, so I got to fly through this. Beware of deceitful people who undermine organizations, damage character, and spread evil rumors and ill feeling. Nick Fuentes is meant to make you hate America. I know that there's people who have been convinced that he is some sort of white supremacist, even though his last name is Nick Fuentes. But if you listen to what he is actually saying, he is meant to make you not breed. He is meant to make you complacent. Everything that will destroy the nation, Nick Fuentes encourages. Like every single thing. You could just make a list and go down. He hits all the boxes. Be honest and sincere with them, but do not use their methods. Sarcasm. all of the shit that he says, that it's very clear if you listen to it, it will destroy your life. It's all under the guise of sarcasm, guys. I mean, if you actually thought I was serious, then you're a fucking idiot and you deserve it, which is, in some extent, that is true. That is true. If you believe it, it is on you. That is the karmic debt. But still, it's not cool that he's putting it out there. And not cool. I want you to focus on that. The guy sucks. Okay? Literally, he sucks cat boys. But he takes the fire from your balls and he extinguishes it. And then you have no fire in your balls. It will take courage. Oh, wait. It may seem that these people succeed and there is no way to stop them. Yes, guys, if you look at the younger generation, it does seem like they all gripe. It does seem like they're all super into the tribe and that's all they care about, and racism, that's all they care about these days if you look at the youngins, you know. But a lot of it is illusion. A lot of it is whispers of war when there is no war. A lot of it is meant to... It's astroturfing. It's stuff that's put out there by bots, usually. And bots like it and engage with it so that the average man will see it and go like, oh, that must be which way the winds are blowing. I'm going to go with the winds because they're blowing that way. It's not true. Like, really, you always have autonomy. You can always go your own route. Always. And it doesn't matter if this guy or that guy is getting a tremendous following. It just doesn't. I mean, it will have an effect, you know, but it won't actually change what is true, which is you are loved. Your parents, they loved you when they made you. You were made with love. God loves you. That'll never change, you know. It won't. It will take courage, perseverance, and renewed dedication to better principles. You do have to be aware of this stuff, in my opinion. Like, I like not engaging with it, or not engaging with it. I liked when I would just completely ignore all of it and just isolate myself from all the nasty, stupid stuff. But we're grandpa maxing here, you know? We're doing it for the youngins. We're doing it for the whippersnappers. We have to be aware of what evil is on their heart so that we can effectively combat it with mirth and whimsy and joy and laughter. If we're not aware of the wind at all, if we don't even know that there is wind, then we can't be good grandpas to our boys and girls, okay? And always persevere. Never say, oh, I lost and now I'm a loser. Just take it on the chin and, you know, get up. And courage is cool. You also need all the help you can get from able people you can trust. Listen to people that make your heart feel good. And I know that's a shameless plug if right now you're listening to me and you're like, oh, my heart feels good. And he said I should listen to people who say that who make your heart good. So I'm going to listen to him. Yes, I am in competition with forces that demoralize people. That is, to get meta about it, that is what I'm trying to combat, is people that suck and make people feel suck and shitty. There is no easy way out. That's true of this situation. There is no way out. We will always be here in the thick of it. As long as we're here, we will be here. And we will have to deal with these people that lie because they are so weak that if they were telling the truth, they would be crushed. So just recognize it. See it as what it is these people are weak. They need you to be weak so that they can control you. So become strong. I'm getting this across super quickly. I think the time limit helps. You'll get little support and the situation will seem hopeless. It's always an illusion. You're never alone. You always have people around you. Not around you, but you always have people that care about you. You know, as long as you're being authentic, as long as you're speaking truth, you will find eventually, God willing, people that accept you and your truth. And again, like, there is a metaphysical creation, a source of all things that thought that you were perfect and that you should be expressed in reality. And he formed you. or it formed you, whatever you want to say. You're not alone. We're not alone in this, guys. Like, we have authority, we have protection, we have all of it. It's all been given to us. The negative forces will weaken, however, influenced by what is right and good. In the Bible, it is said that even a tiny little candle flame will chase out all of the darkness from the corner of the rooms. And that it's true. You just need a little bit of light. And once you build that light and you go forward, it'll get brighter and brighter and brighter. And the darkness won't scare you no more at all. You'll see every single thing that's put into the media, into the zeitgeist, and you will laugh it off. It does get to a point. It takes a lot of time, but at the end of the day, it does all become funny. The more you know, the more you focus on righteousness, the funnier it all gets. I promise you guys. It's super funny. It's not scary at all. It can feel isolating and you can feel crazy, but eventually it gets to the point where it's just super funny and you just enjoy it all the time and you're always laughing. And I know, like, if you're not there yet, you can hear that and you could be like, that's crazy. You just laugh at everything? Yes, because it happens. You don't gain anything by being troubled by it. A troubled heart will never benefit you. You have to find the mirth and the whimsy. You have to grandpa max. Every single day, every single situation, you must grandpa max it. I promise you, the situation will improve as long as we continue to encourage an elderly heart within ourselves. Know that evil carries within itself the means of its own destruction. The wicked flee when no one pursueth. The wicked set a snare beneath their own feet and walk into it. The wicked stumble, guys. They have no logos. They have no divine spark within them because they've shunned it. They've basically said, oh no, I will not accept what has been freely given to me. I will try to do my own thing that is negative and terrible. And thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for losing. It helps us all tremendously. We've already won. We really have. I'll say that again and again and again. We have won, guys. We're winning. Consistently. So don't be troubled by evil. Know that it's always passing, it's always fleeting, and every time it gets to a point where it crumbles, a new evil will come, and it will be just as weak and just as stupid and annoying. And we will laugh at that. We'll always laugh at the evil because we are grandpas. Remain on the side of truth and right, and you cannot be destroyed. Yes. As long as you're speaking the truth, as long as you are being honest, as long as you are encouraging light to enter your soul, you cannot lose. You can be troubled, you can stumble, you can other things that rhyme with those words, but you won't be destroyed. You can't be. We're not going to get into, I don't have time to talk about what happens when we leave our bodies. But in my opinion, allegedly, we cannot be destroyed. We are eternal. And these words that I'm saying, like a lot of these are syntheses of other people's words that guided me in my path. Those people are eternal. And I'm speaking those words and they will live eternally. Hopefully, I don't know. Anyways, guys, I do have to go. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys have had fun. I hope I said something that was funny. As a grandpa, that's my main intent. I don't care if you now have the keys to the world and the kingdom and you can advance every single facet of your life, but I hope I said something along the lines that made you chuckle a little bit. For me, it was the Chicago Mogssacre. When I said that, I really got a stiff laugh in my chest. But I don't know. Everybody's different, God bless it. So guys, have a tremendous day. I will see you hopefully tomorrow.